Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you watch this channel. I want you to pay a very keen attention to this video from Junet Mohammed, and we know Junet Mohammed is still an ODM member. So there is something that Junet Mohammed has said in this video that I want us to pay a very keen attention to, and then you're going to tell me what you understand by the video from Junet Mohammed. So just pay attention to this video.
Serikali inachaguliwa ili ilete maendeleo kwa wananchi. Na kama serikali ikitaka kufanya kazi yake inawekewa vikwazo. Serikali lazima ifanye public participation, inafanya. Tena iombe ruhusa bunge, wanaomba. Tena waombe ruhusa kwa watu wa judiciary wa makotini, tena waombe kwa civil society, tena waombe ruhusa kwa watu wa kanisa. Serikali itafanya kazi siku gani? Serikali itafanya kazi siku gani? Wewe ukitaka kufanya vitu ya boma yako na bibi yako unaomba watu ruhusa. Hata unaomba tu ruhusa mama. Unaweza omba mtoto yako, uombe baba yako, uende babu yako, unaweza fanya hivyo. Hii mambo ya kuomba ruhusa kwa kila mtu lazima ikwishe. Na mimi nimeongea kama mkubwa wa upinzani. Juzi mliona wale wako Nairobi. Airport yetu iko mbaya sana. Imeharibika. Waekelezaji wametoka nje kuja kusaidia sisi kujenga hiyo airport. Rais akasema kama wananchi wamekataa tumewacha. Sasa wale walikuwa wanapiga kelele, wapi maoni yenu, ambaye kwa sababu airport lazima itengenezwe. Nchi hapa jirani yenu Tanzania wanafanya ni hiyo mwekelezaji kwa hiyo airport yao. Hawa ni wazimu. Tanzania ni wazimu. Kichwa imeruka hawa.
Very well, ladies and gentlemen. Listening to the words from Junet Mohammed, Junet is trying to be defensive. And based on Junet Mohammed's statement, you understand that Junet seems to be responding to this issue of Adani. We all know that RUTO was forced to cancel the Adani deal after a lot of pressure that came from Kenyans. A pressure that was started by the Gen Zs, and you know about the whistleblower Amenya, and then those court sessions. So William Ruto was forced to start the process of cancelling all the deals with Adani. So there's the issue of Tanzania port that has been mentioned in that video, which I want us to go through also, because according to Junet Mohammed, it's like Kenyans did not want PPP. But that's not the case. Kenyans did not want Adani, not the PPP. In fact, Kenyans, what they want is this deal to be made public, and this deal to be available so that anybody can scrutinize. So before you start this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to kindly request you to go below there and like this video. It's so important if you like this video, because that is the only way YouTube shares our content. Subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Now, when Junet Mohammed mentioned Tanzania, of course, we know there is an ongoing project in Tanzania about a port. So what I did, I decided to go down here and do some Google and try to locate this deal by Tanzania and see if at all Tanzania's case is the same to Kenya's case. So this is a proposal. Let me just take you through this proposal. Msalato International Port is a proposed development to serve the capital of Tanzania, Dodoma. The existing airport, Dodoma Airport, is within the municipality and is subject to expansion restrictions. The new Msalato Airport is expected to be completed to complement Dodoma Airport's operation. Tanzania's government signed a contract on 13th September 2021 for the construction of new Dodoma Msalato International Airport. The government will contribute Tanzania shillings 127 billion, that is translating to 54.74 million US dollars for the project, which will also be supported by a $329.47 million loan agreement between the government and the African Development Bank. Construction will be undertaken in two phases, with the first phase covering construction of the runway and terminal, which is expected to take 36 months. The second phase will be implemented based on demand within 20 years of completion of completing the first phase. Once complete, the airport will have capacity of 1.5 million passengers per annum. So this is a deal which was made public by the Tanzanian government. You see, the capacity projected is made. In fact, they targeted this project is supposed to end, I think, somewhere there. If going by what they have written here, it's supposed to be complete in December 2024. So we expect this month hiyo itakuwa imeisha. But you see, in August 2011, Tanzania Airports Authority announced the completion of a feasibility design study from Salato Airport, with support provided by the Arab Bank for African Development Bank. The Tanzanian government is in discussion with development partners and financial. So going by the proposal, or rather the project cost, Tanzania has partly financed this project, and also Tanzania has reached out to Africa Development Bank to get a loan. But you see, if you look at the deal in Kenya, which is slightly different from what Tanzania has engaged in, that's why I want to try to differ with the statement of Junet Mohammed. We all know Junet Mohammed is a good speaker when it comes to moving the masses. He speaks well, honestly, and I admire the way Junet Mohammed does his politics. But in this kind of but in this debate, I think Junet Mohammed hapa amekosea kidogo, because if you look at ADANI's case, that deal which the government could not fully publicize so that people could look at the old terms, much of the information that was circulated about ADANI came from the whistleblower Amenya. I think that is what Junet Mohammed should know, that most people learned about this deal through the whistleblower. A document ilikuwa inapita huko US, France, wapi, German. That's where now these details started coming out. And then these details were first channeled to the senator, Kisii Senator Onyonka. Alafu kuanzia hapo ndio hii kitu ikaanza kwenda viral, and then the Gen Zs took this matter and decided that now it's high time watu waandamane. That's why you find that there was that JKIA invasion, which was this didn't take place because of the heavy security that was deployed. Now, what Junet Mohammed is forgetting is that the problem was not the PPP. The problem is not the reconstruction or or Kenyans having a fresh airport. That is not the problem. The problem was the content of that deal. That is what was not making Kenyans happy. And then there was the aspect of single sourcing. Here too, there was no competitive bidding. If you look at the arguments by Omtata, arguments by Onyonka and Edu Sifuna and other political leaders, the point there was that there was no public participation. This thing was done with a lot of controversy around it, a lot of secrecy. So hakukuwa na ile uwazi kwamba hii deal ni deal itaworth pesa hii na these people watafanya, because according to the argument of Mtata, because we've seen with the case of Tanzania, they are putting some amount and then they have taken the other amount in form of a loan from the Africa Development Bank. What about the case of ADANI JKI deal? That was not going to take place. Based on the argument from Okiya Omtata, the Okiya Omtata asked a very simple question. Tell us how much is ADANI putting into this deal? Because yeye ndiye amepewa hiyo contract, but then how much is he putting in place? Because we know that he was going to get some percentage out of this, but how much is he putting in place? The argument was very simple, that ADANI is going to use JKI to secure a loan, collect your loan, and repay, at the same time apart a profit from running JKI for 30 years. And then after 30 years, kuwe kuna arrangement nyingine kwamba atakuwa na benefit because it's like a shareholder. So this deal haikuwa ina make sense at all kabisa. That explains why Kenyans were always making a lot of noise left, right, and center. So what Junet Mohammed should understand, because he's a very good leader, but hapo amekosea. He needs to understand that Kenyans, si ati Kenyans hawataki. Kenyans in fact wanataka wawe na one of the best airports in East Africa. In fact, even in Africa. But the deal has to be made public. One, people must understand how much is going to be collected, or rather paid in form of a loan. These things must come out. Isiwe ni ati after 30 years wale watakuwa wakati huo Wanaambiwa kwamba unajua wazee, vizazi vyenu kitambo zilifanya makosa zikakubali Adani deal. Sasa hii loan mnalipa milele, mnalipa. You see, that is not what Kenyans want. What Kenyans want is transparency na kila kitu kuwekwa wazi, because if you look at Adani's case, the deal, watu wa Kenya Airports Authority workers, those workers, their jobs were at stake, because ilikuwa haionyeshi kwamba, because Adani become the person managing this whole entity. Then if he's the one who's going to manage the whole entity, will he manage with those existing workers? Will he have some fresh terms, employment terms? What was going to happen? That is the reason why there was a lot of noise left, right, and center. If only the government would have encouraged competitive bidding, maybe hii kesi yote ingetokea, and that is what Junet Mohammed should know. So Tanzania's case is a bit different from Kenya's case. The same problem that was going to come with this Adani ni kama ile SGR ambapo paka leo haijakuwa table. That document imekuwa inapelekwa chini. Very few people know about the document. Haijakuwa table fully. Murkomen promised that if they take over, he will table it. He has not done it, by the way. He only tabled part of the document. He has not tabled the whole document for Kenya's scrutiny. So tunalipa loan ambayo tujui kama iliisha ama bado iko. That is what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. So I would like to rest my case there, but just go below in the comment section and you can offer a reaction regarding the statement from Junet Mohammed. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.